2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round. Sylvia alongside Rich Beam, Hidium course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Starting the round at... Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
This one might roll into the rough. And now intrepid on-course reporter, John standing by.
Down here on the 7th, Sergio Garcia is setting up his next shot.
Getting ready to play their third. That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. From about 100 yards.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. And with that, an even par. We have a par this one.
7 yards from the back, but this green is always... Be wary of that.
That might be one club too many. This would be a great up and down for... How close was that to going down? 7 feet to the cup. Was on a line. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. 1 over for the event. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake hand side, cool with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Let's take a look at JT just a little while ago. Up for his third now. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Yeah, not a bad...
Long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And this move into the top 10. Oh, he's up, Tiger. It's just about 3 feet away. And down she goes. Leader is in shot lead. Step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 470. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give for your second shot into this long, thin green.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Poulter with an outstanding shot here.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Back to the action. 4 shots behind. Going with the 5-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, Rich.
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Okay, let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
This one might need to set. Oh, well done. And this putt to move into the top 20. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. He has this putt to save his par. This one's looking good. Well, that's a momentum maintained. Trailing strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
This is his 3rd.
And back to the course with the live action. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'm going to go with 34 feet or so to the cup.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well hold. Now to that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass's Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's the thing I love about it the most. It's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm, it's fast, it's difficult, but if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your second shot. It's just a tactician's dream. And so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along. They don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of it, where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting 3-wooter drivers. So yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place it in the fairway to make sure your second shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Never quite hit that. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. You've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Left yourself an opportunity. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
Par putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. There's been some great play all over this course. How about this shot at the 12th? Ian Poulter comes up with a beauty here.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Attaboy, good shot.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm down on the 17th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 12th. Finger to the left. Well, got some sort of streak going in regulation. What a statistic.
Iron play today has been absolutely Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green. But if you're out of position on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
11 feet to the cup. Ooh. And this one is for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Justin Thomas has built a 2-stroke advantage over the field. We have a par 4 on this one.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Come on, get down. That's just inside the range. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, it looks like it's about 24 feet to the cup from here.
And there it is. Sitting at 3 over for the day. We have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Setting up in the first cut. Going with the 6-iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And in it goes. Sitting at +5 for the day. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. All good putters accelerate through the ball.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm down here on the 18th hole. This is Ian Poulter's next one.
A chance now from the bunker. And that was smooth out of the sand. Good shot. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And Patrick Campbell, currently our leader. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
8 feet to the cup. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, that's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer. That'll hurt.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.